Hello, I'm Catherine Smart for Boston.com. Today on Smart Cooks, we're going to be making a really delicious, traditional New England clam chowder. So to start, you want to have some nice, fresh clams. I have some beautiful little necks here, and I've scrubbed these all up really well, and we're just going to put them in a big pot and add 2 cups of water. And you're gonna bring this up to about medium-high heat and just let it come to a pretty strong simmer. And it's gonna take about 10 minutes for these guys to open up and fully cook. Every few minutes, you wanna give the pot a good shake just to redistribute the clams and make sure that they're all cooking really evenly. While these steam, let's take a look at Carl over at New Deal Fish Market. He gave me the lowdown on how to pick the perfect clams for your chowder. Okay, I'm here at New Deal Fish Market with Carl Fantasia. We're gonna make some really delicious clam chowder, and I need your help. Tell me about these different ones that you have here.
These are known as hard shell clams.
Okay.
It starts off with a little neck clam, goes up to the top neck clam, then the cherry stone.
What do you recommend that I get today for this chowder?
They're all really good and all real tasty, but the rule of thumb is the smaller the clam, the more tender the meat.
Ah, okay. And then how do I get them home? Make sure they stay in really good shape until we're ready to cook them.
What I tell customers to do is put them in a colander, top them with a wet paper towel or a cloth towel, some ice, and then keep them in your fridge.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, thank you.
It's been about 10 minutes, so it's time to check on our clams. And these have all opened up beautifully. You want them to stay really nice and tender. They'll get chewy if you let them cook too long. So now I am going to chop up the clams, and I'm just gonna run my knife through them because I wanna have those nice big juicy pieces of clam. This delicious cooking broth here, this clam juice, is gonna be your flavor base. This stuff is like liquid gold, and you cannot buy this in a bottle. You're gonna carefully pour it into a vessel, and if you wanna leave a little bit of liquid at the bottom because we don't want any sandiness in our chowder. Okay, so we're gonna saute the bacon, and this will take, 3 to 4 minutes. We just want it to render out most of the fat and start to crisp a little bit so we can start adding our aromatics. I have leeks here. I just really like the mellow sweetness of leeks. We'll let these go maybe 3-4 minutes, and then I'll add some garlic. And this is just a minute. You just want it to mellow out a little bit. Oh, the garlic smells so good. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of thyme and then 1 bay leaf right into the pot. And I love the look of a red potato. We'll throw that in the pot, and then we're gonna cover that with our clam juice. You want them to be just covered so that they'll cook up really nice and quickly. So now we're just gonna throw on the lid and let the potatoes soften. And that'll take about 10 minutes depending on how big you cut your potatoes. I have this really nice, sweet, fresh corn that we cut off the cob. We'll give this about 5 minutes to soften up, and we're gonna add heavy cream. You have to use heavy cream. There's no substitute, no half and half, none of that. If you're gonna do it right. Smush the potatoes up against the side of the pot. It adds just enough of that thickening agent from the potatoes. And this actually would be a good time to take out those thyme sprigs, and you could grab the bay leaf too if you see it. And then we'll add our clams. So I'm gonna add some chopped parsley, and I just can't imagine having clam chowder without lots and lots of black pepper. With the saltiness of the clams and the bacon, it may have enough seasoning. And I think that's perfect. I'm not gonna add any salt at all. And there you have our classic New England clam chowder. I'm Catherine Smart for Boston.com. Thanks so much for watching Smart Cooks, and have a happy 4th of July.